Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. Welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I'm Tony.
And I'm Jack.
And we're back for more Mr. Robot. We're flying through Season 4. Last time was proxy authentication required. Heavy
Last time
episode.
was trauma.
Yeah, I literally just edited this last night and this morning. So I've lived through it again for like 3 or 4 times now because I've had to watch it. Yeah, awful. But makes so much sense. We learn more about Elliot and his father. Yeah, but where we'll go from here, and at the end, Krista stabbed
Yes,
Vera in the back.
Yeah.
But it ended like a stage show with the lights.
Yeah, it did.
So, which I did call out actually partway through. I was like, at first I was like, it's like a movie, and then I was like, it's almost like a stage show.
You did call it that it was in a different
aspect ratio as well. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We didn't get any Darlene or Dom or Dark Army or any of that.
Yeah.
Will we this time? Who knows? This is Season 4, Episode 8, 408, Request Timeout. This aired on the 24th of November 2019, directed by Sam Esmail, and written by Robbie Pickering, who is someone we've never seen, I believe. I don't recall that name, so there we go. There was someone, I can't remember what, it might be a person of interest, but there was a guy on there that I looked up, and he's been like doing stuff since like 1970s or something. So, yeah, but there we go. Full reaction is in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we're talking about it. Let's do it. Anything you want to see? I want to know where Elliot's going to go from here. Like,
Oh, I was going to say, we must nearly be at the time of the
the
meeting.
hack, the meet. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's get on with it. Let's go. Oh, are we going to get younger there?
Oh, no.
1995. 12, 11. So that was really quick. So I'm guessing this is that place that we see before. Like, obviously, the model of New York, right?
Yeah.
Storage. Robot! Is this where he got the name from?
Or do you think he gets the jacket from here?
Oh, mate, could possibly. Yeah. That'd be very coincidental, but...
Who cares what I'm doing? It's none of my business.
Always been there.
But who is it? Is it the person we don't know, though?
I gotta do this. It's gonna help us.
It could just be Mr. Robot, because that's what the whole point of last time was. It could not be, but...
What is he doing?
Don't know. Hiding something.
Angela's
wallet?
not gonna find us here.
That's gonna come back, right? Is it still gonna be hidden there, like, to this day?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is the big room, right? Yeah, there you go.
Why are they here?
It's where they used to go. That was their place. She said that.
Oh.
Yeah. Because then also we got that flashback. The 8. It's good to run away when you're 8 or whatever. She said, right? So.
I killed him. I killed him. Elliot, we need to call the police. His phone's ringing.
My God. What he's going through his mind
Well,
right
it's
now.
Peanut, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hear me, we're not safe in this.
I like the muffled audio.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Younger him. The sound design. So good.
Yo, boss told us to stay here till he done, son. Oh.
He done. He
You
really.
don't want to know what's going on up there? What's some cliffhanger shit they left us on?
They always be leaving us on cliffhangers.
Yeah.
They're just gonna find him, lay him on the ground.
I don't even know what that shit
Shit, bro.
What the fuck?
They don't have a leader anymore.
They're just legging it. They've gone down the fire exit.
Let's go.
Man,
Come on, Elliot.
maybe they're like, oh, we're finally free.
Come on, let's go.
I don't
The
think
nearest
he'll
police
want to.
station.
Yeah. Elliot should go to a police station.
Man, it's so crazy them two. Like, what a video to see as well. Tyrell.
Genius! You each get half the card. Splitting the baby. You can split my dick hole!
Why?
You apologize this instant. You go take a
Jesus.
timeout and think about what you said.
Man.
Think about your dick hole in the other room.
What was that, young man?
No.
I like how he was just laughing.
Janice is gonna be in there.
Hmm?
Janice is gonna be in there.
Maybe.
Or is they gonna kill everyone in that other room and he's gonna be left in the separate room?
No, oh god. I mean, something's happening. Oh my god, no
I would
way.
hide. Don't shout. Hide.
Oh my lord. This music as well. She looks
Wow.
very calm considering. What a way to do that, man.
They said it would happen.
Yeah. She had to be
Did you
punished
know
some
that
way.
Moment of violent convergence.
Mm.
Isn't it wonderful?
Phone is useless.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
I'd hope you'd have to restore your phone for us yourself.
Eat shit, then die.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's fair.
She wouldn't give her brother up. Trust me.
Well, I wish I could, Dominique, but you failed me, remember? Of course, I always held out hope. I always knew you'd never be able to see it through.
Because I'm not a murderer.
It's interesting. Oh,
You work for the federal government trying to be funny? No, what I meant was we all know how much you care about Darlene.
What the hell are you talking about?
Take it
You
out.
know. Alderson's interrogation video?
I knew she was going to
Can you
bring that
pleasure
up.
yourself too?
I like
Jesus.
Darlene's
That might be
like,
the reason you can't get any sleep, Dominic. Pretty strong evidence of your affection for Miss Alderson, wouldn't you say?
My god. That's awful. Just like spying. Ugh.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She's so weird.
Did she not know?
why would she?
That is
Awkward.
embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Yeah, why would she know that detail?
What did happen? This all seemed quite dramatic.
I mean, I'm not surprised she's got a bunch of crazy knives.
Darlene's
We
just like,
fucked.
this
End of
is life.
story.
I have a feeling there's a lot more to this relationship than just that.
How are they gonna get out of this?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think
Just
they're gonna
sex.
kill Dom, but
Sorry to disappoint you.
I don't believe you. Disappointment averted.
Look, hunt stick. I don't know
Level
what you're
level.
driving at, but there's no way I'm giving up my brother. Whatever you're gonna do to me, you might as well make it fast.
her face as well.
Okay.
Sorry, that caught me off guard. Oh,
I am not a doctor, but I am 99% sure I punctured a lung. Yeah, that wheezing sound is her chest cavity filling
I mean,
up
that's
with
a way
air,
to get to Darlene, yeah.
slowly compressing her lung. She's got about 15 minutes before she goes into full cardiac arrest or drowns in her own blood.
No.
Since Dominique's such a fighter.
What was the fucking point?
You give us what we want, we'll get Dominique the care she so urgently needs.
Man, I hope they slice her through. Like,
Some other way. Does that make sense?
my god.
Thing
I
is-
love how seconds before I was like, oh, they won't get killed Dom, they won't get rid of
Thing is,
My big
Dom
mouth.
kind of wants to die because it's her way
Yeah.
out.
I can't do this.
Okay.
What do people do? People like me, when they find out about something like this? What can they do?
Just try to keep going.
That's what I was going to say, but I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what he's done without
Yeah.
knowing it, but.
I should have fought him. If I would have fought him, maybe it would have stopped.
Look at me. You were just a child.
He's talking about
It
Vera,
wasn't up
right?
to you.
No. He was. I remain an issue. But I don't think so.
I won't go back to forgetting.
Yeah.
You never did forget.
You just blocked it.
You've been struggling with this for years.
Yeah.
The itch in the back of your mind, the one you can't scratch. You just didn't know what it was, but now you do.
Man.
It made me feel special.
You are special. And what he did is, it's not going to take that away from you. You will survive this, Elliot.
Jeez. Love the green lighting as well.
Call you
right
tomorrow,
now.
okay?
It's crazy how flipped this has gone from her not
Yeah.
wanting to talk to him to like. I mean, it's
No,
all
no, I'm
unintentional.
sorry. I'm sorry I got you involved in any of this. You don't have to take care of me anymore.
I'd like to see you again. You shouldn't go through this alone.
I'm not alone. Ugh.
I thought we'd done the trauma episode, you know.
I know.
Oh my god, he's touched someone.
Promise me you'll take care of yourself.
Oh, this show. Is he gonna talk to him?
You're gonna
Follow
follow
him?
him? Maybe it'll follow him to that place.
Yeah, probably. He's hidden something there, and he's gonna. It's such an interesting difference.
Yeah.
Not Mr. Robot,
Where are we
but
going?
such a cool shot.
You sick? She is dying over there.
I want nothing more than to get her to our medical team.
Bullshit.
Most of our moles have some growing pains at first.
You don't stab him in the
She's honest.
chest, Jesus.
Loyal, and she loves her family, all of which are qualities that make her easy to control.
I can't be psychotic, man.
Dominique has pluck.
Don't do it. Don't tell her anything.
I knew you two shared a special connection. Even phantom electricity. Did Dominique ever introduce you to her mother? Trudy is
I was gonna say, shouldn't be. Well, her mum introduced him.
She is so desperate for you to find someone. She even looked to me as a potential match. You really have to admire a mother who cares so much. She's willing to ignore certain red flags.
Like the psychotic.
Like the fact that you're
yeah,
insane.
exactly.
When I was in high school,
Don't care.
my parents discovered my profound interest in taxidermy. So they had me undergo a series of tests. All the doctors arrived at the same conclusion, that I'm remarkably normal.
You wouldn't be fucking doing this if you were normal. She can't breathe over there.
Because of you. Let's remember that. See, this is causing you a lot of grief.
Face is
I
causing
want
me
that.
grief.
Let me continue to help you.
Oh god, now what? Is she gonna like show that her family has been taken or what?
I'm making a phone call
Yeah.
to our surveillance team outside your mother's house.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to start killing your family members.
Dennis, please don't.
There are 13
Fucking
of them.
hell.
4 children, 8 adults, and Trudy.
Don't. They're innocent, Janice, please.
I wonder how many of them have to die before you buckle.
Man, I can't wait till Janice dies.
Someone kill her already.
Do not do this. Please don't. Stop.
What's she gonna tell her though?
Hand me my
she's
phone.
bleeding along. I mean, the guilt
I'll give
Darlene
you
must be
my
feeling,
brother's
right?
location.
She did. Well,
Yeah.
she's part of why she was here. So,
Don't hurt them.
Now look who has pluck.
my God, this. I keep saying it, but this show is like goes to some real dark places. This music is. I love the soundtrack. I mean, I know he's used to it, but I'd be creeped out as a kid.
Chasing yourself.
Yeah. Has he been here since Angela? Probably not, I imagine.
Why did you bring me here? I don't get it.
He's forgetting he left it there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that part of the...
That guy's not been talking at all. What do you reckon it could
What
be?
are you trying to say? That I couldn't stand up to him? That I ran away here instead?
Nah.
I'm sorry I let him do those things to you. I'm sorry I didn't fight back. I'm sorry I didn't protect you.
Yeah, but it's not like...
I am so fucking sorry! I'm sorry, okay?
That isn't why I brought you here.
It's crazy how he's still feeling sorry for himself or tried
Yeah.
to say it was his fault when it clearly wasn't. But yeah, they've got different actors to play Kid him as well, right? Do you think it's because
Different ages. Or...
I don't know if it's even that or him trying to not remember his childhood
Maybe.
as well as he did? Is that why they've done it? Yeah. The robot. His head was there.
Sign. It used to be over there.
Still there? It's gotta be, right?
What is it?
It looked like a wallet of some sort. I could be wrong, but I don't know what would be in it. It was...
It is a...
Huh, it's Beavis and Butthead. It is a wallet, yeah. A key. That was in that video thing. Like, from season 1. It looks like an E as well.
Kid in my old bedroom. How would I hide it here?
It was Dad's key to our room. We took it from him so we could lock him out.
Oh.
We thought that if he didn't have his key,
He wouldn't be able to come in and hurt us anymore.
Man.
that's right. We hid the key so the monster couldn't get to us.
My god, man. So he did fight back, and
Don't you see?
he always did.
You're wrong. This wasn't running away from it.
I was fighting back.
What's gonna happen with Krista? I mean, self-defense, right?
Location checks out. Alderson's phone was here, but he's gone. Dead body, but it's not him.
Are they gonna keep going? Will they happen?
There, Darlene.
Well, then that's the best I got, right?
Doesn't make any sense.
Tracked him on my phone. You saw it for yourself.
She's giving you what you wanted,
Yeah.
you stupid.
You're gonna have to find another way.
Either something happened to him or he doesn't want me to know where he is.
You're lying. You filthy, lying liar.
Yeah, alright. Throw your toys out your pram.
Doesn't know. Telling the truth.
Oh, I don't want Dom to die.
You know what it looks like when she's lying? This isn't it. It's a dead end.
Does it mean Dom's at a dead end though?
Give me my phone.
What are you doing?
Now.
I'm gonna have my men gut Trudy like a trap.
What
Why?
did you expect him to do?
Confirm or deny her statement.
No, I gave you my brother's location. I did what you wanted me to do.
Correction, you gave me his phone's location, not his location.
No, don't think about it, Janice. My family's all you got. If you killed him now,
Then I'll have nothing left to hang over your head.
And you won't need to be alive either.
Looks like you both have a lot riding on this.
Man, this shot is so cool.
Now in poker, they would call this an all-in move.
fucking moron. I don't know where he is.
And I'm calling your bluff.
There is no bluff.
Please, we can work something out.
I'm sorry, Dominique.
Ugh.
I held off as long as I could.
Dom did deserve this, man. This is insane. So crazy. There's no answer.
No.
What is happening?
Why is there no answer?
Did Dom get to them somehow? Like, because she obviously was doing recon on the people. What? What has happened?
What?
Eat shit, Janice.
No answer.
What?
Dom has definitely...
Your men not answering.
Why exactly would you be asking me that?
Probably want to ask him.
Him? Who's him?
Check my phone. He's probably been trying to call me.
Who? Is it her partner? Like, did he... What happened to her partner? Like, oh my god, what has she done? She's definitely... Oh, Dom. It's too cool. Lucky Irish... She contacted... Oh my god! That makes so much sense! Hell yeah!
We knew, like the other
Yes,
episode, they like.
of course.
I've been waiting for your call.
Hello?
Sorry for the delay, but your plan worked. Basically gave me checked out. Don't worry, everything's grand. I've got your family, and we're on our way to the safe house.
Who's this?
I knew she was going to use him to get safe.
I asked you first.
This is Deegan. Who's this? Oh yeah, the Dark Army lad. Listen, tell Dom thanks for the technicality. We're square now, etc., etc. Oh, and I'm really sorry, buddy boys. The fella's guarding Dom's mum's house. I had to give him a bit of the holy shit. No other way.
God, eat shit.
What? Speak English.
I fucking killed him, dear. Shot him in the brains.
Nice.
With me gun. Don't worry though, he died quickly. Well, a few of them might have shot themselves. Frenchie's called de rigueur in it.
I don't think you have taken into account the primal forces you are meddling with here. If you proceed down this path, I will use every means at my disposal to make sure that you
Yeah, heard it all before. Take a number and so forth. Now, you have yourself a merry little
Why do I feel like?
Ta-ta for now, you flang!
I love that guy. She's gonna stab him. I knew it. Yes! Yes, Tom!
Darling, get help!
Oh my god! I knew she was going to use that knife, but just so much was going on, I couldn't, like, get in there and try. Oh my god!
She needs help.
I don't think she's going to get it. I think this is it. Her family's safe, man. Oh.
Give me the phone.
Man. Oh, that's so good.
An officer needs immediate assistance.
Oh, if she gets out of this, that's insane.
That's the quickest way to get help, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Go. I can't be here when they arrive.
No, I'm not leaving you like this. This is all my fault. I did this to you.
You want to help me?
Run.
Go find Elliot. Take them to him.
Man, that was so good.
I think she'll be out, won't she?
I don't... Is she gonna survive this?
I don't know. She's got fight.
I guess she's out at Dark Army now. Her family's safe.
Oh god, hello.
She got what she deserved.
Yeah.
Well, she deserved torture, man. Damn woman. Ugh. Man, there's so much going on that trying to, like, remember the pieces. Oh.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Darlie.
I wondered if we'd see him again. I didn't...
Sorry for the timeout.
Request timeout.
Almost good to go. Darlene's got everything we need to grab the Days Group phone number.
Man, you can tell in his voice.
And intercept. But we don't have long meetings in an hour.
That's not why you let me back in, is it? Want to talk about it? Mind if I talk then?
Man. I don't know if I can handle any more of this.
The only reason I'm here is to make sure no one ever hurts you. That was supposed to be your father's job, but he failed. He was too weak. But you were strong. You fought back
Even if he was just a
only way
kid.
you could.
Yeah.
You brought me here to protect you from him. I tried to keep you safe. Only show you the memories when the two of you were friends.
Yeah,
before.
that's exactly what we were saying. Every time we saw him, it was like when they were getting on.
Yeah.
Or... Yeah.
I thought I could store the truth so you'd never have to see it. Or feel it.
Sometimes you gotta feel things, though, even though it could hurt.
I didn't want to see it either. I made a terrible mistake. I was afraid. Afraid of what this would do to you, to us. This was never my secret to keep. You deserve better than to live in darkness for so long. I'm so sorry. I failed you too.
I don't know if he did. He was Elliot's creation. It's his way of dealing with it.
I understand if you can't forgive me or if you decide to shut me out for good. Just as long as you know I am not your father.
So I was thinking then, like, we always think of him as his dad, but he's not. He's a projection of himself.
The better version.
Yeah.
He wanted, but it's his own mind, yeah.
I know. You're nothing like him. That's why I created you.
Exactly.
You're the father I needed.
Yeah.
Not the father I had.
I feel like Darlene's just going to barge in any second.
If I could have stopped him. If I could go back in time. Change everything that happened to you.
Man, this is like...
Make it all go away.
really getting to me.
Then I wouldn't be me.
Made a movie, yes, yeah. Wouldn't have you either, right?
And I wouldn't have you.
Oh my god. Have you seen these episodes?
No, I have not. I've definitely not. I would be more prepared if I had. Oh. We need tissues in here.
We do. Anyway.
I don't know if I can go through the hack anymore.
Oh god.
I don't know if I can do anything.
You've done all this. You've got this far.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm
He needs
sorry.
that grounding in, Darlene.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Don't tell me we've come all the way 4 seasons in, prepping for this moment.
I think there's more important things at play, though, Claire, to be honest with you. Man. I thought the last one was going to be the most emotional one, but
I feel
my
so invested in
God.
taking down this 0.1%.
My God.
Yeah.
No, I'm not alright. I can't do this. Ugh, man.
I feel heartless.
Yeah, like I was watching back the reaction to our last one. I was like, where's the emotion? What is going on? I'm like a wreck, and you're like, ugh.
I just watched it like,
oh my god. Man.
I turned at one point then I was like, damn, he's really crying.
Can't help it, man. It's emotional, man. Ugh. Don't know what it is, but yeah. Ugh. There we go. That was Request Timeout 408. My god, like everyone was saying how 407 was like the best episode of the show, and I think it was a very, very good episode. But this was as good.
This is the fallout of that episode.
Yeah, exactly. The aftermath, dealing with it, and Jesus Christ.
Do you know what? I actually don't think I can deal with the potential of Dom dying anymore. I feel like we've had a lot of moments where you're like fearing for Dom's life.
I feel like I've gone beyond that a little bit now, though, because there's more at play, like I said. Like, you keep mentioning, like, even in the previous episode, there was all this, like, bombshell going on. He's like, there's a hack going on. And I was like, this is far more important than the hack now. Like, I mean, it's the emotional, like, turmoil of having to deal with what he's going through and this huge thing at the same time, I guess. Like, it's just insane. Before I forget, I'll probably get to it, but the key he said he stole to prevent his dad from getting his room. There was the episode of him going like through the dreamy kind of thing. Do you remember? It was glitching and going through different points. And there's the point where he was on his street, I think. Oh, and she even said it. The house disappeared, right? And then it said there's something about the key mentioned, and then the little girl was like said something about the monster can't get in or something like that. It all makes fucking sense. Like someone even said that, like watching on the comments on that episode, they were like, "Oh, it makes sense once you." I'm gonna go back and watch it because my god, like I said, that's what crazy. Anyway, yeah, we'll get to that. What do you think overall of the episode?
That's a good episode.
Yeah, I loved it. It was emotional. It was intense. Like, you had the two sides of it. You had the really intense Dom and Darlene.
Yeah.
Dark Army situation, and then you had the insane, like, emotional fallout of...
Yeah.
Yeah. But man, this show. Where can we go from here? Like, how many episodes have we got left? Like 5?
I don't know.
Yeah, 5 episodes. Oh, yeah. Man, very good. Yeah. So why did you think it hit me more than it hit you?
I don't know.
You don't find it sad or emotional? Like what?
Well, it is like, I don't know. I kind of feel like I walked away from the last episode. Like, last episode was amazing. Well, not amazing, but it's an amazing episode. Like,
it's
how
a very
it was
good
all
episode.
done.
Yeah.
And like, I get why it is. Like, I get that it's a big part of who Elliot is.
Mm-hmm.
But then I did start to think, like, if that episode hadn't happened,
yeah,
I don't think it would have.
What?
Like, I don't know. I just thought to myself, like, we know how Elliot is, like, and I get why they did it to, but if that episode was missing, I think it could have, like...
No, I disagree. I think that episode was the most important episode of this show. For the revelation of why he does what he does, why he is the way he is.
I think it is derailing a bit from the hack, though.
Yeah, but that's not the whole point of the story. Elliot is the main thing.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Robot. That's the show.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. Like, we've been going through his trauma and his, like, his life and his issues throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I guess so.
I think it was the most important episode of the show. Like, honestly. Like, yeah, I think it was so well done. I kind of get what you're saying in the aspect of the hacking thing, but...
That's been such an integral part of the whole
Again,
thing
though, it's all
through.
been driven by Elliot's
Yeah.
thoughts, feelings, emotions, and history with this whole thing. So, like, there would be no hack without this. Like, it wouldn't exist. The story wouldn't exist without that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
there would be no dark art. Well, we wouldn't know. Like, if Elliot hadn't gone through that, I don't think it would be the same. We wouldn't be dealing with this. Whereas, you know what I mean. So I don't know. I think,
but
it's needed.
I'm now wondering as well that did this episode hit you more because an hour ago you was rewatching the last episode?
Maybe I did just rewatch it because I was editing it.
All that happened in the last episode was so much rawer because you just rewatched it.
I think even if I hadn't have just edited it, I think I still would have It was the acting. Like, I'm even getting emotional talking about it now. Like, I don't know what it is, but the acting from both him and from Rami Malek and Christian Slater, like we haven't spoke about him enough, I don't think. Christian Slater, his name, for Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
We haven't spoke about how good he's been in this show. And him just talking to him in that scene was just it's heartbreaking. Like, it's just mad. Yeah.
Maybe I'm just an emotional fool.
Yeah, you got that.
Thank you for agreeing.
Dennis syndrome going on.
Dennis syndrome.
But I don't know. Maybe it's even with things like this isn't like a
Are you gonna judge my emotions?
Well, you just brought it up, so that's what I was going to say. It's just when...
You are not Krista, and I'm not Elliot. Are you trying to break me?
We haven't got a psychotic guy who's doing meth above us, though. So, but no, I was just going to say, you even say you don't laugh out loud that often during comedies as well.
No. But then...
Why are you suppressing your emotions?
But then I said, my upbringing wasn't showing emotion. Like, my parents don't show emotion. And I've said this before, I could not tell you the last time that my dad even hugged me. So I think, a lot of your upbringing...
You're seeing a reflection of yourself, not in everyone.
But,
you know what I mean?
a lot of your upbringing shapes the way you are.
That's exactly why that episode was so important.
But, we even have this, at work and, around all our friends, and everyone is just oh, they hug, and I'm just I've slowly warmed up to hugging, and
hugging's great.
Yeah, and even Phoebe and Lauren, I remember when Lauren rang me the other day, and then she was like, "Love you" at the end, and I was like, "Love you too," and then she was like, "Oh my god, guys, she said it," and I was like, "Oh my god, here we go." I just think it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just people are different.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm not judging or anything like that. It's just I wanted to talk about it. Yeah.
I'm not just a psychotic.
I think you are, Claire. You cried at WandaVision and didn't cry at this. There's something wrong with you. For real. I mean, I say cry. It was a tear, right?
I cried at 3 episodes of Criminal Minds as well.
Really?
Do you remember what I said about that?
Why not this then?
I don't know.
Is it because you're on camera? Is it because you know you're being watched?
I don't think so.
I
guess it's just different things.
Yeah, different things hit different people as well.
No, I cry at that episode.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, we're getting off track. The point is, people react differently to different things. I don't know. It just hit me. I don't know what it was. I think it's the connection with the character as well. I know we've both watched it, but I don't know. But I love this episode. I think I love this episode as much as the last one, which is quite funny because everyone said the last episode was the best episode of the show, which I'd agree it's up there. I really like the kind of the one shot and the silent one as well, and there's a bunch of other episodes I love.
I do get what you're saying about liking this episode more.
I really like this episode.
But I think I also like this episode more because it's not just one focus. And I get that last episode needed to be...
I kind of like when it is sometimes, though.
But that episode, because of what it was about, it needed to be
because like I was saying with this, though, there was a point where I wanted to call things out, but so much was going on.
Yeah.
Because I was I knew she was going to... As soon as that guy stepped in front of her, Dom, I knew she was going to take the knife out and stab him. I just knew. But I couldn't call it, so much is going on. I love this episode.
I think because there is so much going on... last time we was we need answers to this, we need answers to this, we need answers to this. Then you get hit with one episode of just focusing on one thing, which does need to happen because that couldn't have jumped around. That had to be in the moment.
But it was
get
very
all that
well
out,
done.
sort of
I
thing.
like the way it was done. Yeah.
But then I like it when we're seeing and the change in you suddenly go from Darlene and Dom being tied up and everything tortured, like that dramatic scene to then flicking to Elliot dealing with stuff it's kind of like an emotional roller coaster.
Oh yeah,
of
100%.
keeping track of the episode.
Yeah. No, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a great episode. We started off in 1995.
At a museum playing hide and seek.
Yeah, so it's the one they've been to before. So I don't know if you remember when they couldn't find Elliot, I believe.
Yeah.
I think this was the. Was it the episode? Yeah, I think it's the episode where we found out about Mr. Robot being his dad.
Oh, okay.
I think
maybe
because obviously Elliot's run away and he's going off with Mr. Robot to find but they Darlene and Angela met at this place and was like, why are we here? Like, what's going on? But Angela said it's like a place they used to go, used to hide away from the world. So, which makes total sense. But playing hide and seek, little Elliot, little Angela. Did we actually see it? We didn't see Angela.
No,
we just heard her voice. Yeah. Which I think, because you have the Amazon X-ray thing, I think it's. I caught a glimpse. I think it looked like the same little Angela that we've had before, which makes even more sense to me now. What I said.
It was
the kind of But anyway, my point being that she's played by the same actress, but Elliot's played by different ones because I think he's trying.
How he projects himself at that age.
Or he's trying to forget his childhood, so. Yeah.
Like he's forgetting what he looked like.
Yeah. But yeah, so there we go.
But he goes into a door that says staff only.
Yeah, it was like a storage
place. Then he keeps
place.
running, doesn't he? And then he goes through another door that says permanent storage.
Yeah, exactly. Staff only or whatever.
Only,
But he goes in, he sees a big robot, which is kind of interesting, some signs, and then he hides what I thought was a wallet. It basically is in a thing, and you can see though, like it's even we saw the I don't know. I need to go back and look, but the episode of him at the cinema. With his dad. Yeah. It makes even more sense that when his dad collapsed, he just left him and went into the film as well.
Yeah.
And then he went in and he went, shh, it's starting.
Yeah.
Because he was talking to
his imaginary.
It could have been probably
dad.
Mr. Robot.
Yeah,
it probably was.
Do you think it was a do you think it was on purpose that? Sorry, I was thinking about this. That obviously when. At the end, Mr. Robot goes back.
Yeah.
He makes a comment about that sign used to be over there. Did you read what the sign said?
Something about tomorrow.
Yeah. Do you think that was a fit-in placement of him hiding the key? Because it's kind of like... Tomorrow is like seen as tomorrow's a new day.
Yeah,
tomorrow's a new day. You handle things different. I just wonder if it was an on-purpose placement of the word tomorrow.
Possibly,
like
I wouldn't be surprised with this show and the way things are done.
Like because tomorrow's a new day, it's a new start. Yeah, your tomorrow is whatever you make it be.
Yeah,
and
even
the key
even like the robot
to change.
Wait, even the robot without his head in the thing.
Yeah,
like he's. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
you're now thinking about that whole room, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, I was when watching it. I even pointed out.
It's just
that
the way
head
he was like,
off,
that sign was there.
That's probably a purposely done thing, like because obviously
the robot was there.
The robot was there when he needed him, and then obviously at this point, it's not now. Later in the episode, when the head's off, Mr. Robot's no longer in his head. Are we reading too much into that? I don't know. Could be.
Then he did come back first.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, so he hit the thing in the... Yeah, and this is why I went back to the cinema thing, because then little Elliot is talking to Mr. Robot.
Yeah.
It's like,
But then he runs out, and then...
Yeah.
She's like, I can hear you.
We do see her. She runs after him.
Do we actually see her?
Yeah. We see her. She runs up the fence, and then she runs round.
Oh.
Yeah, we saw her. Because then we get the titles over New York City. I can't say New York City without saying it funny now. we'll one day watch this show. There's a show I want to watch, it's a comedy show, but it's Matt Berry. Do you know Matt Berry? No. It says New York City. I say it like that every time.
Please don't. Please refrain from that.
I did it in the last episode.
Did you?
Yeah. I don't know if anyone will notice. I didn't do it as pronounced, but I kind of said it under my breath. New York City. Anyway,
then
we cut to current day in Krista's. Krista is freaking out. Elliot's just staring.
Dead on the floor.
She's like, "Oh my god, I killed him! What have I done? Elliot, we've got to get out of here. We've got to go."
They're out there.
His phone's ringing. Oh my god! Yeah. So, Elliot's not listening. He's just looking at his
really
younger
cool
self.
because, like you said, that it was really cool. It was muffled, so it was like
yes, the audio is so good. I mean, like I said, I've loved the soundtrack to this. I can't wait till we finish this show so I can listen to the soundtrack without fear of any spoilers in the names. There probably isn't, but just in case.
Yeah.
And like, I'm always worried about looking little things up because I'm like, I just don't want to see spoilers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just don't avoid looking it up. It's even like I write down all the episode names for like everything. I've done it early for Breaking Bad, Person of Interest, but for this, I'm avoiding it because but there we go. Anyway, it's all muffled, and then he's looking at him as younger self, and then Krista, and then the audio like comes in.
Yeah.
So.
We gotta go.
Yeah. So.
And then was that when we cut to Peanut outside?
Yeah.
And
like, they're not answering.
They're trying to ring him, and
I need to pee. It's like you could go into what was it? I can't remember.
It sounded like he said RV, but
Arby's. Arby's.
Yeah, then I think I saw it was Arby's.
Yeah, it's a restaurant. I don't know about it, but
so I ain't going on
sit on that
toilet seat with Hep C. Going in my paws.
Let's just go in, like whatever. It's like no, he said wait out here, so we wait till he's done, and I was like, he's definitely done.
Yeah.
But they basically go inside because they're like, don't you want to know what's going on?
And then they find him. Yeah.
They don't act too shocked. They're more like, oh, okay. Not like that, but they're kind of like, oh, God, what the hell? But they're not angry, is what I was going to say. They're more...
I didn't, it didn't even, show, if they were going to go after them, or...
It kind of did, because
they looked out.
Peanut looked out at the fire exit, but
it was Vera that wanted Elliot.
Yeah.
They don't want Elliot.
No, yeah.
So, but now their leader's dead, it's kind of like... I feel like usually in gangs, I don't know, I've never been part of a gang, I don't know how gangs work, but I feel like once the leader's dead, there's always someone that steps into that role.
Probably, yeah.
Or there's a bit of a debate
But how big is this gang he's got? I mean, he said he took over, the Dominican Republic, right?
Yeah.
So, who knows? But anyway, we cut to a taxi.
Yep.
With...
Chris just kind of dragging Elliot along.
Yeah, because Elliot's dealing with a lot of shit. He's got a lot going on.
He's been hit by a bus.
Basically has. But they get in a taxi and they're off to the police station. Krista's covered in blood.
Yeah.
But I like as well on the TV is Tyrell.
Ecop would like to wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Crazy. Man, they go off, but we cut to Dom's house where the kids are playing a card game. I really like the shot of it just going around the table. We get two kind of those shots in this episode. It's going around the table and they're just arguing. Standard Christmas stuff.
Yeah,
it's like something about his dick hole, I don't know. And the mum's like, don't you do that. Trudy
tries to be nice and is just like, share it out,
Yeah. And then he moans at her.
Yeah.
And the mum's like, I'll take your iPad away, say sorry. And then he runs. I like how as he's going off, it's like, idiots. And then the granddad or whatever is just smiling. Yeah.
And that's when he's in the front room.
Yeah, he sits down.
And then he sees people coming into the house.
Yeah, I knew something was going to happen.
Yeah.
Dark Army, run in, grab them all.
Yeah.
It's such a good shot as well because it just follows through the house.
And they're just slowly all like...
The mum, the kid's mum, doesn't look that scared. She's kind of just like I don't know.
Yeah.
Just weird.
They're very quick to just get onto their knees, it looked like.
Yeah, if people got guns to you and they're dressed all in black, you're gonna...
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. We cut to Angela's place where Dom and Darlene are tied up.
Yep.
There's two Dark Army guys and
Janice is still trying to...
Janice. I keep saying Janice. I don't know why.
I don't even think that's a name.
I don't think it is. I don't know why I keep saying
Janice?
it. Janice. She doesn't deserve... So glad what happened to her.
Well, she's trying to get information on where Elliot is. And
then they're basically like, oh, I don't know anything. And then she reveals, like, the whole... Oh, it's awful. Like, you clearly love her because you pleasure yourself to the interrogation video. It's like, oops, she didn't know that? Like...
I'm pretty sure she even says, like, you pleasure yourself in private to the interrogation. Then, oops, she didn't know that. And it's like, well, clearly she didn't. You just said it was in private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
and then it's the knives that you're like, oh, God.
And they look a bit shocked, yeah. This is where Darlene's like, I don't know anything. Like I wiped the phone.
Yeah.
Like, she says something. I can't remember what she says. I know that I like the thing of because Janice is going on about how the city was made with lightning. Because lightning hit rock and then whatever. And I like the thing she said about the perfect moment of violent convergence.
Yeah.
Which perfectly explains this episode with some of it, like just the violence that happens to then like set off these chain of events to create this beautiful New York City. Anyway,
that's when Janice picks up the knife, and then like it's like, oh, it's a sharp one, isn't she?
What does Darlene say for her to then? Do you remember?
I think she's just like, I don't know where he is.
Yeah.
And I will not.
Yeah.
Because Janice asked her to
reformat the phone or whatever,
and she's like, no, I won't. Like, I won't do it. And then she's just like,
poor Dom.
In her lung.
Yeah. She's got like, I won't touch it. She's got like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And knowing Dom though, she's got pluck. She's a fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we cut away to Krista.
Because I think I was still just like...
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh God, this is a new scene.
It was so quick, which is like... Because like, I liked that. Like, there wasn't a huge build-up to, I'm going to stab her, I'm going to do it, I'm going to...
It was just like... torture a little bit.
It was just like, whatever. She's so blasé about it. It was like... It came out of nowhere. Like, I was coughing because I caught like, what the hell? Yeah. Ugh.
But they turn up at the police station, don't they?
Yes, I really like the lighting in this. I like the lighting in Angela's apartment. You have the fireplace on the TV, right?
Yeah.
And it's like kind of a ready with the black as well. It's a really dark vibe. And then with them standing outside the police station, there's the green glow of the lights.
Yeah.
It's probably significance in it. What does green mean? Green's usually envy, though. Like
yeah, the Grinch.
I don't know. Could mean regret. I don't know. Who knows?
Disgust.
But yeah, could be.
I'm thinking of what's it called? You know the cartoon with the joy, anger, disgust, isn't it? That's great. Inside Out. I thought it was.
Anyway, yeah.
But they're outside the cab, and then that's when Elliot's like, I can't go. Which we know, aren't the police after Elliot? Like, he literally robbed a place and ran away from the police.
Possibly, yeah.
Don't think they'll go very well.
But, yeah, they basically have a chat. Elliot's like, I'm sorry for getting you involved in this.
She's like, I'll call you tomorrow.
Well, they talk about, like, because Elliot's also like he said you don't
need to look after me anymore.
Yeah, but he said something about like, I should have fought back and I should have done this and that.
Yeah.
And she's like, you weren't in control. Like, it wasn't like you did what you could. Like, and I don't know, you're strong. You could get through this. Because he's like, I don't know what I can do. What do people who deal with this do? And she said they move on. They just keep going.
Yeah.
And they keep doing it. Their relationship's been really interesting. Like, from him not wanting to talk to her at all, to him hacking her, to her being scared of him, to a connection. A horrible connection in the end, kind of. Well, kind of, definitely. But, yeah. So, but yeah, she's like, call me tomorrow. And he's like, no, I don't want you. You don't have to look after me anymore. Yeah. She's like, but you don't have to be alone anymore.
Yeah. Then they
hug. Yeah. And he's like, I'm not alone.
Then the little Elliot's by the subway.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he walks off. He's like, where are we going? Because he goes to the subway, follows her.
Yeah.
Follows him, so.
Doesn't say anything, does he?
Yeah, he speaks to the kid, but the kid doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
He says, "Where are you taking me?" or "Where are we heading?" or
And then
what.
the train just pulls up.
Yeah, it was a nice. Well, no, it flies past and it like cuts to the choking sound of Dom.
Yes.
And just Janice just going on
Darlene
and on.
has nothing to like.
Yeah.
Darlene doesn't know where her brother is.
Yeah.
Like we've seen this through.
She's like, "You're a liar, you filthy liar."
Like when you think this whole TV series, like Darlene and Elliot are so close, but yet they're so disconnected at the same time.
Yeah.
And it is probably when you look into their like the upbringing, like their childhood and stuff. Like they don't know where each other is, but they always seem to find each other at the right moment. Like it's kind of like I don't know where he is, but they kind of gravitate towards each other.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, she doesn't know. She has no idea. But is this when she starts saying she's going to call up and
because all her family.
Yeah. But then she talks about like their connection.
Oh yeah, because I think it kind of jumps. Because I was a bit like, wait a second, because we obviously saw quite early on that Dom's family had all been ransacked, sort of thing. But then it wasn't till this moment that Janice made the call to her family.
Well, it's to the people holding her family.
No, I think it was to...
What? No, she said, I'm going to call the people who are currently holding your family. There's 4 kids, 13, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, to
and
kill
Trudy.
one.
Yeah.
Until you tell me
Start with Trudy, I guess.
And then that's when... No. No.
What are you saying?
Because this is when...
Oh, I'm not saying that happened now. She does say that.
Yeah, she does a bit later.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that happened then.
This is the first time she goes to call them, and then Darlene's like, I'll reformat the phone.
Yeah.
Give me the phone.
Well, she talks... first of all, because like, we've jumped ahead a little bit. Because she says... I wrote it down, because she talks about... I knew there was a connection between you two, like there's a phantom electricity, because she keeps going on about this. But then when she says, I'll do it, she's like, see? Pluck. You're gonna do it. Like... Just need to pull the right triggers to get you. What did I write here?
Because Dom doesn't take it very well on the floor that she's calling to kill someone. Because that's when Dom's like, they're innocent. She's shouting that the family members are innocent. Like, don't hurt them. They've got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's when Darlene's suddenly like, oh, give me the phone.
Yeah. So, I don't know what I wrote here. Doesn't matter. This is when Elliot breaks into the museum place, right?
Just following himself.
Yeah. Oh, and this is where he talks to. He's talking to him. He's like, "I'm sorry I didn't protect you. I'm sorry I didn't fight back. Sorry about everything. I'm sorry." Like he's shouting.
Because I think he starts with it going like, "Why have you brought me here?"
Yeah.
And then that's when he's like, "I'm sorry that this happened."
Is it to show that I never fought back and
because that's when he goes, "That's not why I brought you here," and then he disappears, doesn't he?
I like how he's screaming into the abyss as well. And that's when
he continues following him.
Yeah, so they go in the room, like we said. The robot statue has its head off now. The sign is moved, down. Which he even points out. It's like, can you help me?
Yeah.
And they get the wallet out. It's a little Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. It has a key in it.
Key to my old room.
On the day that he ran away, he wasn't running away.
You were wrong. We were fighting back. We thought if we took this, he couldn't get into the room. That monster couldn't get to us.
Yeah.
So it must have been planned from the beginning.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
That's why I was talking about this show. Like, it seems like everything's purposely done and planned and... Man. Yeah. So... Yeah, he was always... Like, Elliot's always... Well... We know he's got motivation. He's smart, which this is pointed out last time. He was smart and he's strong, I think. Smart and he's angry.
Yes.
Which makes him very dangerous. You don't want to get in his way. Like, he's very motivated. He's done all of this. He done 5'9". He did... It's crazy. We cut to the Vera's body being put in.
Yes.
And Dark Army guy's like, oh, he's not here anymore. His phone's here, but
he's
not. And the body's not him, so... That's when like Janice is like
a bit angry, I guess.
Yeah, she's like, well, what are you gonna do about it? What have you done? What like?
Yeah.
It's like it's not this guy's fault. You clearly like.
She's like to Darlene like he wasn't there.
You lied. Why didn't you? Where is he? What's going on? She's like, I did what you told me. I found him. His phone was there. It doesn't make sense. I don't know where he is.
No, because that's when she's like, I told you where he was.
Yeah.
Because this is where she starts to call, doesn't she?
Well, no, yeah, she talks about... But first of all, she starts saying how, like, you're a liar, you little liar. She's getting really angry. And then Dom's like, she's not lying. I can tell when she's lying.
So maybe things will change when I got Trudy.
Yes, yeah. So
and she tries to call, and that's when Darlene is like, I told you where he was. And she was like, no. See, this is the thing. You didn't tell me where he was. You told me where his phone was.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's not where he is.
No.
So you didn't...
She did what she was asked of. That's all she can know. She's not, like, psychic, but, I mean, Janice is insane. Oh, that's, like, there was a bit, like, where she was saying how... Like, Janice was talking about how normal she was or whatever. They did tests on her. Because when she had a fascination with taxidermy, her mum got a test on her.
Why normal?
She's like, you're insane. You're like the most insane person. Anyway, she's calling. It's ringing. It's ringing.
We get a little flash of her calling with blood on the phone, don't we?
Yes.
And then that's
we were like, what happened? What happened?
Yeah,
what happened to her partner? Did anything happen to him?
I can't remember.
Yeah, that's why I suddenly went to him, because I was like, who's got connection with her? But it makes so much sense. It's the Irish guy. Knew that was going to come back in a way. I think we even mentioned maybe in the discussion or the episode that, like, is she going to use him to hide or do something?
Yeah, we thought... I say we, like, I don't know what you thought, but with that, you kind of thought that she was finding her way out. But I think we even said, but what about her family at that point?
Yeah, exactly.
So her end game was more protecting her family.
Yeah, that's all she cares about. Yeah.
But
it keeps ringing and ringing.
And then Dom's like...
No answer, eh? It's so
like,
good. Why would you be asking that? What? How do you... What?
She's like, I bet I've got some missed calls on my phone.
You might want to check it out. He's trying to get in contact with me. Who?
Lucky Irish
The guy
bastard.
walks in front of her at this point as well. Like,
Yeah.
I knew... Yeah, lucky Irish bastard. I love him. He's so good.
I love the way that Janice answers the phone. He's like, hello. And he's like, okay, so your family's all safe. And I took out all those guys. And everything's all going to plan. And blah, blah, blah. And then...
Who is this? Who is this? Oh, that's first. It's like, this is
Janice.
Deegan, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the Dark Army lash. It's like, talk English right here. Oh, I killed him! Shot him and blew the brains out.
Yeah.
What does he call her? You flange or something like that. It's so good. She deserved that. And that's when Dom stabs him in the ankle, grabs his gun, shoots him, bam, bam, bam.
Charlie's just sat there like,
Yeah. And she calls up, like, officer down.
Darlene uses a knife to, like... because they're like cable tied and like
and then she's like, you need to get out of here. She's like, I'm leaving you. I don't care if I get arrested. And it's like, that's not...
You need to get to Elliot.
You care about like
take
all
him
this
down.
You need to go take him down.
I really hope like the end episode of the season we're going to see a lovely wedding of Darlene and Dom like skipping off into the sunset and they're both going to probably die in the next 4 episodes,
A lot has happened.
Only like the amount of trauma they've gone through, and like you just kind of hope there's at least one happy ending at the end of all this. Yeah,
I don't know though. Yeah. Let me get the last scene where I cried my eyes out. Where Elliot's doing the hack. We're starting. He's doing bits. I like the very. It seems very like. In frame of the word safe next to Mr. Robot. It seems very purposefully done because he was there to make Elliot feel safe. Man. And just like I said, the acting from
I liked how they timed this bit starting because we saw Darlene leave Dom.
Yeah.
And then we see Elliot doing the code,
and
then
like,
someone walks in.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be the end of us seeing Mr. Robot because she was like, oh, well, we're never going to see him again. And then I was like, we're bound to because, like I said, that like he's not the... even Elliot says he's not his dad. He's he's the better version of his dad he wish he had. But yeah, the acting from both of them is insane. Like, I mean, everybody in the show's great, but man, it's making me emotional now. Like, oh my god. But like, even when he speaks, like Elliot's like, you can see he's like
kind of takes him by
It's like Mr. Rivers, like, I know you don't want to talk, maybe I'll talk. Like, I'm sorry, I was meant to protect you. I hid it from you because I didn't know what it would do to you or do to us. How it would affect us.
The good times.
Yeah, so whenever you remembered the memories of us was all the good times. Yeah, which we even pointed out last time. We said that the show purposely showed... Well, not even yeah, well, it did.
Yeah.
In a way, the show purposely showed us the good times of him to make us
not
feel like he was. Yeah.
Anything.
And it was also Elliot remembering the good things about him where he was his friend or whatever. Yeah. So... But yeah, he also was like, I understand if you don't want me to be around. Like, but, yeah.
And it's like,
It's like, but I'm not your father.
And,
and even Elliot's like, I know you're not him. You never were. You're the better version of him. You're the one I created because, needed him. Man, and then them, like, him putting his hand on his shoulder and holding his hand. And like,
he's just like, I can't do this.
Can't do it.
And he just breaks down crying.
Who, me?
And it's like I said, like, when we was watching it, I said, you just need Darlene to come and find him now, because Darlene is the person that grounds him, and you see that through this all the time, like.
Yeah.
And I feel like Darlene will refocus his mind as well.
Yeah.
Like, and he does need to, but it's kind of like we said, like, he's got so far into this.
Yeah.
Like, he's so close to the end and taking them down.
Yeah.
Like, and you get that the emotional truck that he's just been hit with is going to change his, like, he's gone so long with, at the front of his head is, right, my aim and mission in life is to take down E-Corp, take down the 0.1%. Like, that's been, and then when you're hit with something as traumatic as this, it kind of
it takes the front seat. Yeah. So, well, yeah, because that's the whole point of it. He's hidden it at the back, like
that itch. It was described as.
Yeah, that's what Krista said. It's always been there. You've always known it's there. You've just been blocking it.
Yeah.
You've been dealing with it the whole time. Like, that's even what Vera said last time. You've been dealing with it forever. Like, but yeah, that whole scene was so emotional, so well done. It's just this show, like, so bloody well done. Yeah, I loved it. Great episode. Don't know where we're going from here. I guess they're going to take down.
Yeah.
But then, like, White Rose is under the impression they both want the same thing. Don't know about that, but yeah. It's crazy. I don't know where we're going to go from here. Is Dom going to be okay? I presume so. The way it, ended, it seemed that way. Yeah.
There's a part of me, though. I have a funny suspicion she won't be okay, but she will be okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I see, I'll watch my Criminal Minds.
Okay.
But, like, in the police sometimes you have to fake people's deaths.
Okay.
So I could...
fake her death.
I can see a fake death.
Possibly, but
and then we see her at the end of the season living her life. Because of the issue that she's in, she's almost dead. Just say she died. Put her as a dead. So then, I don't know.
What
that
would be
could
the
be
purpose
me.
of that, though?
Because there's still the rest of the Dark Army out there.
Yeah, but I feel like she's kind of free from them now, considering what happened.
There's still a lot more of them.
If they've got a family in a safe house. What were the... This is going to sound stupid. It probably is. I suddenly was like, the people that went into her house all in black, were they Deegan's men? Or were they the Dark Army?
I'm guessing they were the Dark Army.
First, that was what I thought. Like, they're clearly Dark Army. But then I'm like... Because they had guns and stuff, like, you'd feel like... if
the way they rounded them up, otherwise
but then,
they would have just knocked and been like, come on guys, we need to go.
Yeah, but then would you trust that? Like, do you need to put, like, a little show on?
Yeah, how long has this been in play for?
Don't know. not long, because this has been all happening, like... Because surely it's still the same day.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because isn't the meeting on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
And when she was doing the recon was on Christmas Day. For the vans. Because she went... Yeah, it was Christmas morning. It was the silent episode. She went out...
Oh, God.
Yeah, so this is all... The last 4 episodes. 3 episodes.
4 hours of one day.
I'm pretty sure it's all... Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're going through Christmas hour by hour.
I believe, but yeah, there we go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but someone also pointed out that the whole of the 4 seasons take place over 2015. So when I said about one event happening in 2015, I was like, what? Did that happen ages ago, or was it?
Yeah.
But it's all in the space of... Yeah.
That's a whirlwind of a year.
I mean, a lot of things can happen, yeah, a lot of things can change and mess up, but yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. We've got 5 more episodes, it's really good. Love the last couple. Love them all. This show's just great. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back next time for more Mr. Robot in a week's time. Otherwise, next on the channel will be Breaking Bad. There we go. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of this season. Breaking Bad and Person of Interest. So, yeah, it's all fun times. But yeah, anything else you want to say about that?
No, just that we probably should have stopped talking a little while ago.
Yeah, we spoke.
We've been chatting for ages.
That's cool, yeah. But there you go. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.